The mind, then, we said, is based on positionalities, and it tends to become enamored of itself. The interesting thing about the mind, people say, well, to become enlightened or to become very spiritually evolved, it's necessary to transcend the mind. First to educate the mind about spiritual matters, but eventually you realize you're confronted with having to transcend it all altogether. And the mind is structured then on certain positionalities, and we tried to talk about the dualistic polarities, which are traditionally the blocks to enlightenment. How to transcend the mind itself, then. The next most interesting thing, and all the things I tell you are gratifying and things to make you happy, so you'll be real happy on the way home, is that 99% of your mind is already silent. People think, how am I going to quiet this mind? I meditate and it just chatters on and on. 99% of your mind is silent. Now you think when you listen to your mind, when you're meditating and it's thinking about this, imaging that, remembering that, anticipating that you can't seem to get your mind to be silent. And people become very frustrated and they give up meditation because it's very frustrating. All I do is just sit there and think my thoughts, which I do anyway when I'm driving, so I'm wasting time. And I'm not going to be a good Buddhist anyway. I don't like fish, and I like hamburgers, and I like killing bugs. So I'm a lousy Buddhist, give up. So you can become a Unitarian or join Unity or something. So what is going on? This seeming horrible block to enlightenment. What is going on with this? And there are all kinds of tomes and great establishments dedicated to meditation and meditation techniques with fancy sounding names, etc. The fact is, if you look at mind, if you look at your mind right now, I will tell you one fact about it. 98% of your mind is already silent. Only 1 or 2% of your mind is thinking at all. What's happened is that you're focused on this 1 or 2%. It's like you're in a giant empty auditorium, a giant stadium. Everybody's gone home. You're the only one there, and way over in the corner you got a 4 by 5 inch old black and white TV, and you're glued to it. It's the only action going on around here. So you say, boy, this is a noisy stadium. There's no noise in the stadium. It's just that you're glued to this little 4 by 5 inch black and white TV set. All right, so now I'll give you another secret truth, and that is that you're hypnotized by the 1%. 98% of your mind is silent. To merely know that, certain knowledge advances consciousness rapidly just by hearing it.